Gamers, he's here. It's time for the Mac attack. But first, for some reason, I'm assuming because like a season ended or so. I haven't really been following this season. I was away for a while, but I have 3 chests, maybe for being bronze 5, but having at least played a game or two. I don't know. We might as well open them up. I'm 29 rank tickets. I have no idea now that I think about it. Where the heck did 29 rank tickets come from, man? Maybe this is stuff that I unlocked from the free battle pass. Why was they were so excited for this one to pop? What is this? Three grand skylines? What am I looking at here? Is that really the 305,000th? Holy cow, man. I'm used to being in like the 80,000s or something. And Cool Guy Vanessa, which we've had for a long time. I call it Cool Guy Vanessa. Some people use some other words for it, but that's not for me to say. So we're gonna play as Mac, man. I don't know anything about him. There was just a whole lot of talking going on there. I know that he has a keyword reagent. I don't know what it does. I know he has an item that starts the sandstorm early, and I know that he has potions. So let's just see, man. I don't know. Gold tier skill. Let's start with an enchanted item because, like, at least we can read what some of the items do. Adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced by 4%. The first time you fall below half health, haste 3 items for 2 seconds. That seems not good. Burn 3. Poison equal to this item's burn. When you slow, this gains more burn. Or deal 5 damage. Poison equal to 10% of this item's damage. The potion to the left of this has +1 ammo. I feel like this actually might be the play just for the potion aspect of it, but Toxic Fireflies does seem to scale if we could just get some slowing effects. I guess we definitely want to see what shops have for us. Well, first off, there's an upgrade here, which is kind of crazy. Burn 2, when this is transformed, enchant it with fiery if able. I don't really know what to do with that information. Every 5 seconds, slow an item for 1 second. That's the type of thing we're like looking forward to. You're interesting. I just don't know. I guess I just don't know. I'm gonna buy you for now rather than reroll, and then maybe we can go up against. I was hoping to go up against the Lord of Cinder. None of you have a slow, right? None of you have a slow. I guess I would love to see a pelt, to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out on the fly, okay? I just hope I don't run into a bunch of, like, overpowered dualies. And I'll be fully honest with you, by the way. I've not read the patch notes. I heard there were some monetization changes. I have no idea what they are. I basically came fresh out of lunch after finishing my stream. But we're going to figure it out together. Always exciting. I mean, I guess technically it's a new character, but also, like, Dooley would be a new character for me. But it's day 1 of a new character, man. You got to be a little excited about that. I had to click continue. I was waiting for my loot. Okay. Help me. What strange creatures prowl these streets? I'm going to upgrade... I'm gonna upgrade this. I don't necessarily think that's amazing, but slow 1 item for 2 seconds. You will give us loot. Silver loot? Maybe we'd be better off having some kind of weapon. A potion. Deal 10 damage. This loses 25% crit chance for the fight. Deal 50 damage, freeze an item for 1 second. When you freeze, this gains 20 damage. I think... Wait, bottle lighting does so much less damage than I thought it did, man. It is 100% crit chance? That's kind of crazy. I'm going to reroll, though. I'm not sure any of that really works, but what do I know? When you slow or poison, charge this 2 seconds. Hang on. Spider Mace. And when you slow, freeze, burn, or poison, this does... 10 damage. This gains 10 damage. That could be good once we expand our board a little bit. Now, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how we're going to do here, but we are going up against a pig. So what's the game plan? The game plan right now is lose because all of our items have an insanely high cooldown, I think. You're a shielding build. Actually, I think we win, man. We win because the poison will eat you away under your shield. And then the spider mace will get charged somewhat frequently. Yeah, we should win this. We do have less HP than the pig, to be fair. So we gotta, like, stack up the poison a little faster would be nice. But we are doing some damage. I don't think anybody could deny that damage is being done. I have no idea how we're gonna transform Sulfur, because I don't even know what the transform keyword, like, really means. But I do know we got at least one win, man. We got a perfect record with Max so far. I think if we could just get it all going faster, the spider mace could actually be sort of interesting, man. Charge tends to be like a really strong keyword in this game. Let's see. Maybe this time let's go to get a... Oh, gain a small silver tier potion. Interesting. Let's take a look, man. It's bottled lightning.
Another step forward.
And a bronze tier skill. Weapons deal more damage. Your leftmost poison does more poison. That does buff our burn as well, doesn't it? No, our burn buffs the poison, not the other way around. Transform your items into something new, dude. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to transform the sulfur because moth meal is pretty good for us, I think. Transform it into another item of the same size and tier. Transform your leftmost medium into the same... Okay, so we're going to transform leftmost small. It has become a fiery... Holy cow. Tezidian dagger. Which is not good for us at all. Just outright bad. I actually, every 6 seconds, you scale nicely. I do think that at least in the future, it will be nice because it will, well, nice is maybe not the word I would use, but it'll be okay because it gives bottled lightning like 1 extra ammo, but for now, I think it's just better off like not being on the board. We weren't better off with Sulfur. Sulfur was like not, it was just on the board to fill space to begin with, but I think we got you. I think we definitely got you. Sharpening Stone just got a glow up. And the damage is coming out pretty fast with Toxic Fireflies, man. We just need a way to create a better slow. What do you got for me? Sharpening Stone. I don't even know what to apply it to be honest, so I'm going to hold it for now. Sells potions. I don't... Well, you know what? Let's take a peek because like a slow potion might hit the spot. Fire potion. Transform into 2 small potions for the fight. It's very interesting. The potion. Haste your items for 1 second. I kind of like just having you in the bag. Potion is interesting. Dragon's Breath, burn 10. When you use an adjacent or dragon item, this gains 6 burn. Haste your lifesteal weapons for 1 second. One of your weapons gains lifesteal. Hang on. We're studying it, okay? Give it... Oh, but no, you're a weapon, though. I don't want you to get it. But I think we want Runic Potion.
See you next time.
We want Runic Potion to give you lifesteal. And then we also want... Haste? I don't know, man. Something that does more damage via status effects. This bottled lightning doesn't really help us that much. I'm going to sell you... I think we might be running Refractor for a minute here. Maybe just throw this out. I don't know, okay? It's a confusing world we're living in here. My number 1 weapon is a triangle, and my number 2 weapon is an insect.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Fire Potion. Poison 1, gain a regen. If you have no weapons, this has multicast. That's the critter. Myrrh, when this is transformed, enchant with Restorative if able. When you transform a reagent, this permanently gains +2 regen. When you buy this, get a chunk of lead, which I'm assuming is a reagent. Well, the next thing we're going to transform is probably moth meal to become hopefully like a better, slower. In 1 regen, when you transform a reagent. I think it's a skip. I feel a little bad not buying new items. But like, what do I know, man? I mean, we're on 10 minutes here. We're on day 2. I got to read every single item that we have. It's hard, man. It's hard. Cool card back, though. Shovel, lighter, grenade, pop, snappers. We have no means of recovering health, which puts us on the back foot here a little bit for sure. We have to put out damage faster than you're putting it out. It might be... Oh, no, because we have lifesteal on our refractor, man. We can't lose. We can't lose. I'm not saying we're going to build around this, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know what I'm saying.
You've got talent. You should put it.
You should put it towards nobler uses, like studying the triangle. It's working for me, man. It's working for me. Okay, very, very interesting so far. Very interesting. Get a freeze item for free? That's not the one I wanted, but... Bronze tier reagent. Bronze tier loot, bronze tier item. I think we need loot, man. Or item, I should say. Sulfur. Sulfur we've already had. We don't really want it. We can upgrade a bronze. I guess... Does How Bazaar have access to all this information yet? How Bazaar? Runic potion. No, they don't have it, man. I'm flying blind. I'm assuming it probably maybe gives you 2 haste on your weapons and 2 weapons get lifesteal. Which means to me, I think we're probably better off busting out the refractor, which is going to scale better when status effects are applied.
You made me too sad.
You don't need to be here. Oh, but you kind of do. Because you need, like, non-weapons to be on the board. When you slow or poison... I'm going to put the spiked, or the spider mace out there. I don't really want it to get lifesteal. I want refractor to get lifesteal, but I'll give it a try nonetheless. First time you fall below 50% health, reload 2 items. Would actually be, as this character, that seems like a pretty decent... I'm just clicking on random stuff, sorry. That seems like it could be pretty decent, man.
It was Aqua Fortis Dentin.
Yeah. Figitus, or whatever they say in Peter Pan. What do you got for me? That's not bad, man. Reloading a haste potion, maybe reloading a couple potions. Because it's 2 items? 2 items, okay. Okay, sells items. Those are the kind of things that I like to buy. Infinite potion. Gain a regen, reload this. That seems interesting. Because maybe when you reload something, you could reload the thing next to it. Deal 10 damage. If it's adjacent to regen, gain 2 regen. If it's adjacent to burn, burn 2. If it's adjacent to poison, poison 2. Oh! Hang on. Because, like, if you just work with me here. You get out of here. You get out of here. You get out of here. You probably have to stay, but just give me a second. So it would be like, you get out of here. Put the sword cane out here. So it'll burn and poison, which will charge the refractor. And then put the regen item next to it. Which means we'll also gain extra regen off of it. What else you got? Your other slow items have +1 slow. Another regen. Poison 1, regen 1. I almost think you can run moth meal and amber. The slow buffs... Oh, but then we don't get to use runic potion yet. And we really do want lifesteal. Okay, I'm gonna run it like this for now. I'm gonna sell you. What's the game plan here?
Do you have to leave already?
Hopefully make refractor have lifesteal. apply a bunch of status effects to charge Refractor as fast as possible. When the board expands, we should be in a better position too. I'm gonna just take a skill, man. What kind of skills you got for me? When you crit, your weapons gain damage. Crit is like 0% chance right now, but okay. Play in non-Mac when a new character just came out. I mean, maybe you don't have the gems for it, maybe because you bought Dooley, but it strikes me as a little disrespectful, is all I'm saying. Especially with, like, these are items. We've seen this game before. Hey, Refractor got hit by the lifesteal, which is exactly what we want to happen. We will still pass away, though. Okay, Dooley, you got your win. Congratulations. I bet you were really sad when the game went down for maintenance, so you couldn't play the same Dooley build. You played it 100 times for 3 seconds. Cinders for burn? I could be persuaded there. +2 burn on silver cinders? Dude, they've thought of everything. Upgrade a bronze. Upgrade a bronze tier item, huh? Well, you're coming out here. I think also our haste potion's coming out here now. If I were to upgrade a bronze, I do feel like it's kind of interesting to get Sword Cane going. I was just going to say, I'm assuming it gets extra regen, extra poison, and extra burn. I'll take a small non-weapon item. Myrrh. It's things that we could transform to get an enchantment on it. Flame Juggler could easily kill us, man. But you may also have items that I would respect. I immediately regret clicking on this. Please tell me that we can get the runic potion to go off on Refractor as soon as possible. Thank you so much! You may have saved my life. You did not save my life, it wasn't even close. Oh man, that would have been sweet though, that would have been slick. Okay, it's all falling apart. I lost to the NPC. Sell me a skill, man, save my life. Your leftmost poison item is plus even more poison. For 5 gold, absolutely. Sells potions, small burn item. Or aid. I gotta try to aid the convoy, man. And it would be really nice if that would... This is like a breath of fresh air. They actually kind of may have saved my life here. I'm thinking we may have gone a little bit overboard into the memery. We also, unfortunately, have raised... We've made Arcane lifesteal, which is definitely not what we want. But our regen is kind of popping, man. Early on, regen can be pretty potent. Not to mention, I mean, Refractor is hitting you for 350. Don't tell me we're running 1 weapon Mac. I got 2 weapons out there. When you sell this, your leftmost heal item gains 20 heal. Okay. I do feel like we're fairly likely to lose today. I do feel that. But I think we've got a theme to build around. We just need to make sure our items are going off a little bit faster. What the heck is Yeti Crab, man? What the heck is... Dive weights? I've heard of these. Haste an item for 1 second. For each adjacent aquatic, reduce it by 1 second. It has multicast equal to its ammo. Equal to its ammo? You gotta pay the iron price, man. Now we're gonna die. Elemental depth chart. I don't know what any of this stuff is, man. What did you just do to me? 2 Yeti crabs, a Zorsid. I don't know what any of this stuff does, dude, and I'm scared. Transform your items into something new. Okay. It's moth meal, baby. Or do you transform... Because something becomes... Yeah, transform myrrh into something restorative? Or do you but something heavy could buff the fireflies. Yeah, I think you gotta try it, man.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
2 regen for each non-weapon item you have. First time you fall below half health each fight, slow 2 items. First time you use a large item, heal. I'm going to take the free slows just because it does buff the fireflies, but I'm not under any delusion that that's going to be, like, incredible for us. Burn 8, slow 1 item for 4 seconds is like not inspiring to me. Maybe it's time to rework the board a little bit.
I love them all.
Your lifesteal weapons have a 100% crit chance. When you transform a reagent, this permanently gains +3 burn. Your lifesteal weapons gain 15 damage for the fight. The weapon to the right of this has lifesteal. Listen, bud. No shot.
It's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
I do feel like we can cut this and then run Mortar and Pestle on the Refractor instead. I think that the Sword Cane experiment has sort of failed us. We don't need the regen at the very least. We could put something else out there instead. We could give it lifesteal with the runic potion, I guess. You really have you have 2 ammo because you're next to this. Ace your weapons. Okay. Pull out Amber. Run the dagger. And run the haste potion. I don't know. Oh, only the potion to the left of it gets the bonus? I thought it was all adjacent potions. I'm not really that impressed with anything that we got here. Maybe re-roll, sell everything, and buy 1 medium that changes your life. When you transform a reagent, this permanently gains +2 poison. When you heal a regen, this gains poison. I'm all out. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. What was the game plan here? Throw your infinite potion back in there. And then throw in Nightshade.
Where's Mitsworth? Oh, did he see me close
To
the
move
deal?
it. Because we want you to have the 6 seconds, 9 seconds. Move it. When you heal a regen, this gains poison. We gain regen quite frequently. I don't know, man. I'm feeling my way through the dark here, okay? Have mercy on me. Let's fight an enemy that we're fairly confident we could beat if our build is not pure garbage. We're divesting ourselves of the potions. I think we're getting back to brass tacks. We have a lifesteal weapon that gives us some sustain. Yikes. We barely beat the preening duelist. I think that's a terrible sign for where we stand. This would be a great time to rework your board completely, I think. As well, I don't know, in a full potion build, man, maybe it could be pistol sword, as crazy as it sounds. We use an ammo item fairly frequently. This would deal 24 damage. I don't know if it would scale too well. Upgrade a bronze item. Bronze item or small items are 5 gold. I'm gonna try the Nightshade upgrade, but I really am not. I'm not convinced this is a part of our endgame. And an abandoned chest gives us a medium item that changes our lives completely. Transform into the medium item to the left of this for the fight. Okay, hang on. Because to me, that means we would have double refractors that they should both have lifesteal, I think. Let's see what they got. Let's get some inspiration from them, man. They got a Nightshade, a Sword Cane, a bunch of toxic items. It'll be interesting to see if you have lifesteal. I feel like you should. You don't. Of course I feel like you should. Man, you have so much more HP than me, too. Oh, we're cooked. We're beyond cooked. It wasn't even close. Well, on the bright side, our disastrous run might be coming to a close mercifully fast and giving us a chance to start from 0 again. It's got to be upgraded item.
That's a
And the only item that I respect is Refractor. I don't know, maybe I should have stuck with leveling the bees, man. Give me a silver tier item. I'm willing to throw anything at the run and try to make it work. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. No, hang on. This changes everything. We shouldn't have sold our dagger. But Rainbow Potion with Refractor is crazy talk. I would love it. It's kind of expensive. I would literally just settle for you starting with 10 extra damage. Maybe it's a little basic, but you could also start, you could give us the slow skill, right? No, wrong kind of slow skill. Although hasting a weapon would be good. Are we going to start the fight, or like what's going on here? Are we stuck? I didn't know you could click on these stairs, to be honest with you. Alright. Guys, some of you guys are cool. Do not play against Dire Mosquito on day 6. I'm going to exit to desktop and reload the game and hope that it works. I think it will. I would be surprised if it... Oh, how long has my camera been frozen, guys? I haven't looked at my camera in a minute. Give me a second. This happens now and then. I know how to fix it. Oh, wait, am I back? I'm not back. My face is not moving. Usually you just give it one of these. It takes a second, okay? Have a little bit of mercy. And then you give it one of those and you wait like a second and a half. And we're good to go. Look at that. It's that simple. All right, 2 wins. Remember when we were... Oh, no music? New music. Remember when we were undefeated as Mac, and I thought that this was the character that I was going to dominate as? I was the only guy smart enough to understand Mac day 1. We take those, I guess. Sure, man, sure. I definitely want to lower your cooldown. My backpack is just ticking me off, man, because there's like so much stuff in it.
Rough, man. Let's fix you up.
When you use a potion, transform it into a potion. That sounds cool. When you use a potion, transform it into a potion for the fight and gain 1 regen. And when you use a potion, heal 30. I'm going to be honest, you seem horrendous. You have no weapons. This has multicast. Okay. If you could put some more poison on it, that could be pretty good, I think. But when you use a potion, transform it into a potion for the fight and gain 1 regen. Like a potion with ammo or with no ammo? That seems like a very important question to me. Deals damage equal to the regen plus the burn on both players. Burn equal to your regen. When you transform a reagent, you got right. So hang on, man. You get sold. Because to me, I'm kind of looking at this now and I'm saying, shouldn't we just make it like potions as far as the eye can see? If we're being realistic, we were cooked as we were getting our butt kicked every single match. So I don't feel that crazy about like taking a flyer on something. Obsidian Nightshade though? Deal damage equal to 10 times this item's poison? And we could give it lifesteal. It also gets poison every time we heal or get regen. I think this could be insane. Or I might be stupid. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. If they transform into potions that have no ammo, we got problems. That's for sure. I don't know what I'm looking at here. You do have Nightshade. That's affirming for me. They transform into a potion with ammo. What? A little slow from time to... Oh my god, man!
I assure you I have none.
Wait, did we just save our run? I'd still like Nightshade to go off a little bit faster, but holy cow, Obsidian Nightshade was an unbelievable pull. We should transform Myrrh, dude. Because it gets restorative. Or do we want to transform... Because we could get a gold off of this transformation. But we'd have to have space for me. Let's transform the Myrrh and see what you get. Restorative Venomander. One sec, I gotta read this. Gains 2 regen, heals equal to 10 times the poison. I have to say, I think it's still a miss, but it's certainly interesting. I would love to upgrade. I think I'm gonna upgrade Restorative Recycling Bin. Just to, I'm assuming, I was gonna say get more heal, but apparently not. Gain 1 more regen. All right. Cells, heal, and regen. I gotta take a look, man. Regeneration potion. I think you cut the flies and then run as many potions as you can.
Don't make it weird.
When you use a potion, this gains 1 burn and 1 regen. Yeah, but like that's good, but I need the lifesteal. But if I can get an enchantment from lifesteal, it does seem like this could kind of go off. Hang on. You guys, like, no disrespect to you. You had your chance. I'm gonna hold you in the bag, just in case. I got a renewed zeal for life. I got some optimism now. When you transform a reagent, permanently gain 10 regen. I'm assuming this thing doesn't even have to be on the board? Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a chance then. I don't know, maybe I'm over-investing, but let's see if we can take out the thug. I'm just... I appreciate the chaos of this build, because I actually don't need to know what any of my potions do, right? Just the fact that they go off and then transform into something is enough for me. Which then... We are already... Oh my god, the Nightshade is already doing 1,000 damage. I still don't know if we have a great amount of survivability, but the scaling on the Nightshade goes crazy. Selling this is actually good, because it will give Rainbow Potion a little buff. Okay, yeah. How about a small non-weapon item, because we're like semi-broke. It's another reagent. Something to transform. How about a you know what? Let's see what we got going on here. You never know. How about a tool? Potions might be tools. The start of each day, get a truffle. If you have a property, get a second truffle. I don't know if that's made for a fella such as myself. I don't know what to do with that information, to be honest with you. Okay, a Vanessa. To get to 4 wins, first run as Mac would feel good, considering that we were lost and completely adrift for a while. What the heck is Submersible, man? What in the Subnautica is going on here? Give me a second. Here we go. Now it's starting to pop. Now be careful who you call Toxic Nightshade in middle school, man. Because we got whatever, the Crocodile Tears. They're getting transformed into other stuff. We got Restorative Bottled Lightnings. I don't know why they're all restorative, but I appreciate it. Because the recycling bin is restorative. It's making all the potions restorative, man. The enchanted recycling bin imparts its enchantments upon the potions that it bequeaths to you. Oh, we will be transforming. We'll be turning it into something beautiful, if you don't mind. So I'm thinking you get out of here. Yeah, something restorative could hit the spot. What do you got for me? A potion! Which gives us the 10 regen. Crit skill. We need gold tier skills, please. When you crit, your poison items gain poison. First 6 times use your rightmost item. When you use an item, I don't know. That's a reroll to me. None of these seem too applicable. First 5 times you slow, charge a burn item. I'm gonna take it. I don't think it's very good for us, but Now, do we really need a restorative regen potion? I guess you know what? We just want potions that go off quickly. I think for now we store it, and we're happy to put it out if we can get like natural lifesteal on the Nightshade. Dragon will be an interesting test, man, because usually you have to go fast to kill the dragon. But also, well, I don't know if any of this is relevant to us at all, to be honest with you. That's a lot of damage and a lot of poison really early. The restorative potions are really hitting the spot. It'd be nice to get some crit chances for sure. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill. We were like a millisecond away, man. Thank you for the opportunity. I guess we want Cosmic Rock, because cooldown reduction would be nice. Dude, restorative recycling bin is what it's all about. It would be nice to get some crit chances. I guess, is there like a crit potion in the pile or something? I don't know. Either way, it's a very fun build. And the fact that it came together with basically like one item saving my life after the run looked like it was in complete shambles is hilarious.
A waste of my time.
Cooldown reduction, cooldown reduction. That 6% can change everything, man. Dig sites. Yeah, dig site.
Hope you packed a change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
Nah. When you sell this, your leftmost slow item gets +3 slow duration. Honestly, I should look for something like sexier, but that's kind of incredible. What? Oh my god, the heavy fire potion when it goes up slows one item for 7. That's gross, man. I love it.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who
+1 multicast for each adjacent potion or reagent. Transforms into 2 small potions for the fight. We got a lot of types, don't get me wrong. And like this would be good if I could just get rid of this. But if I get rid of that, am I going to be running Show Globe instead? It gains 1 burn, 1 regen. No, I'd probably just be running this instead. So that allows us to sell this lantern. We're never going to use you. You're here to be transformed. You're here to aid us for the transformations. Okay, I got a method to the madness at least. Covetous Raven. When you use a relic or enchanted item, charge this 2 seconds. We got a lot of enchanted items coming out as a result of the... You got me interested. I'm not going to do it, but this thing would be going off like crazy because all of our potions would be enchanted. Very interesting. Okay, most important thing for us is if we can live for like the first 8 seconds of a fight, I think our engine gets going. 8 seconds was a number that I chose out of nowhere, by the way. I'm not even going to read your items. It's enough work for me to, like, read my own. What is going on? It sounds like I'm at Epcot right now. Holy cow, that was a lot of damage early.
I learned a century ago.
Either way, I'm not sweating it. We get another enchantment, right? I guess I can't ever get lifesteal. Oh, I could get the skill that would give me lifesteal. Okay. Well, I'm having fun with the character. That's the important part. Enchant an item with burn. Or a random enchantment. I mean, like, what are you going to enchant? We really should have taken something else, I think, but... We need the lifesteal. Or do we, man? No, you know what? I'm going in. Nah! Chill. Just take a random enchantment. I wouldn't put it on a potion because they're already going to all get restorative, so we might as well put it on Mortar and Pestle even though I don't expect it to do anything. It's Radiant. No, it's Shiny. That's pretty bad because the damage that we get out of this is very minor for us, but whatever. Give me Dig Site. Let's get crazy, man. No. I know those items. You can't trick me. When you transform a reagent, it gains +3 burn. I get it. What the heck is that? Turbo Weaselpede. Freeze an item for a second, haste an item for 2 seconds. When your enemy is poisoned, this has +1 multicast. Admittedly, that's very tempting. Instead, I took the coward's way out and added 30 heal to my restorative recycling bin. and got 1 XP. I do think we might be dead. But I hope that's not. I would like to at least level up once before that's the case. When you use a potion, deal 15 damage. When you reload or transform a potion, this gains plus 15 damage. It's just hard for me to imagine you scaling as fast as you. Because you gain 6 poison off of every heal, and all of these... Every time a potion goes off, it basically gives us 2 heals. So you scale... Yeah, there's no way, man. There's just no way. It's tempting, but it's no way. And use an adjacent dragon item. Yeah, okay. That's a thought. We thought it through. We didn't just take the thing that matched the keywords. We should crush the Enclave Revenant, right? I think. Actually, this is huge, man. When you poison, your items gain 2% crit chance. To get some crits flowing here might behoove us. Like, look, we went from 100 damage to 700 in like 5 seconds. There's no way that was happening with Vial Launcher. It just was not going to come to pass. I actually, if I may say so, guy who's played Mac once, this build seems to me like I think we're underperforming the strength of our build. When you poison, gain 10 regen for the fight. It's tempting, man. Ouroboros is being recontextualized for me here, but start your next fight with 900 shield actually seems very relevant to me. Enchant an item with haste. I would love, like, for that to apply to something. But your enchantment works so well with you. You have a great enchantment. Are we really gonna haste shiny mortar and pestle so it's not shiny anymore? I mean, shiny is useless, but the haste is like not that relevant.
Greetings, old friend.
I don't know, man. I'm going random enchantment on the mortar and pestle again. I thought it had double enchantment for a second. Restorative is like, I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. The shininess was like useless. Charge adjacent items 1 second. Reload all adjacent potions. All adjacent potions have +1 multicast. Very curious, man. Very curious indeed. Reload an item, gain 4 regen. Freeze 2 items when you freeze poison. When you transform a reagent. Let me transform my reagents, man. I think this is the end of our road here. But I'm very intrigued by what's going on with Mac. I'm eager to run it back and I don't even know, try the same thing, try something different, who knows? Or maybe we rinse this Vanessa, I can't say. Dive weights, historically, I think has been pretty irritating to run up against, but let's see, man, let's see. Thank you for freezing my only weapon so that it had a chance to get more buffed before it attacked for the first time. I really appreciate that. You piece.
You've got talent.
That was close, okay? We made it work, but that was honestly really close. Oh my god, the sandstorm begins? Restorative bottled tornado? That's a scary one. That was about to go off. Transform your items into something new. I mean, 10 regen is not maybe worth that much, but you could be transformed into something that has slow. Pretty bad, but it is 10 regen. I don't know, whatever. We still, it's just unfortunate because we need the lifesteal. Why do you have 160? Oh, because we got more poison. Why do you have more poison? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Size dilutes the brain.
That's true, though.
Mind is highly concentrated.
Fast potions are a big thing. Quicksilver. Transform into a random small item you have for the fight. I mean, I would love... We just need to get mortar and pestle out there so we got more space for the potions, man. We do like a reagent. I guess chunk of lead is probably a reagent as well, right? It turns into a chunk of gold. How about that? I guess I'm stupid, right? That should have been out there instead of the regular regen potion. Because it gives us 8 regen as well. I don't see us beating Awakened District. So I don't know what kind of potions we could get from Master Alchemist, but let's give him a chance. He could give us a gold mortar and pestle. Now that I think about it, that probably doesn't mean anything. I feel like I don't really want anything that you have. Even your skill doesn't seem that meaningful for us. What do we got here? Reduce your enemy's health by 10%. Max health.
Tell me more of your research.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna start crashing out because I don't know how to improve the quality of our board. We don't want it. We had it before. We tried it. We bought the T-shirt. People used to say that when I was a kid. Heal or regen. Let's look for smalls and mediums. That's basically like my whole board. You're a good potion, but you take too long to go off, I think. You're not a potion. They're high-quality items. Take it to gold, man. Why not? 160, 16 regen? 16 regen as soon as this thing goes off. That's not too bad.
Bazaar has many secrets.
Teaches max-specific
I will
skills.
uncover them all.
Random potion gets +1 multicast. Probably screws up when it gets transformed. Your potions have +3 ammo. Dude, how about the first 4 times you use a potion, charge a weapon? That might keep us in the game for a minute.
Gifted student.
And you sell
But
diamond
some
tier
gifts
Andes.
can be curses.
Diamond tier freeze potion does seem kind of insane. After you buy 3 reagents, transform and enchant this. Well, we could take off, what's our slowest potion? Our slowest potion is rainbow, but rainbow is actually helpful. Put a freeze potion out there. 11 seconds, he'll do 100% of your max health. We can already do that with Nightshade. I know it seems kind of crazy. And a shielded Aludel. I don't think I can get to 64 anyway, so I'm gonna have to pass on that one. See, now this would be the cruelest way to die. Mirror match against another Mac after I just got hope, because I really do feel like we were out of luck, out of gas, out of car. I don't know how I'm gonna go, but now we got a chance. And this is where they could rip it all away from us. They got their own vitality potion. We charged up our Nightshade quite nicely. They've started the sandstorm! This isn't a drill, man! I'm gonna die!
I take no apprentice.
Alright, very interesting. Well, I think we got a lot to puzzle out there. We got a lot to learn. We got a lot to work on. For now, thanks for watching. Mac seems like an interesting character. Seems like an interesting cat. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And I'll see you next time. Later!